Content pillars are a great start, but they only really help when you know what to say inside them. In episode 1, we talked about content pillars, the key themes your content sits under. And for a lot of founders, one of the biggest pillars is your story. But this is also where people get stuck, because the moment they hear share your story, they either freeze or they start talking and don't know where to stop. And that's the problem. See, knowing your pillars is one thing. Knowing how to speak from them is the next step. This is episode 2 of the Founder Content Toolkit. And in this episode, I want to show you a simple framework to help you talk about your story in a way that feels clear, natural, and actually useful. Your audience does not want your backstory. They want to understand what shaped the way you think, what you learned, and why that matters right now. So if your story is one of your content pillars, here's a simple way to structure it. So there are 4 parts: where you started, what changed, what you learned, why it matters now. That's it. You don't need to tell your whole life story. You just need enough structure so people can follow it. This is the before. What were you doing? What were you struggling with? What did you believe back then? See, this part gives your people context. What happened that shifted the way you think? Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was frustration. Maybe it was a moment where something finally clicked for you. See, this is the turning point. This is the most important part, and you really have to make sure you nail this, because this is where the story stops being just about you and starts becoming very useful for your audience. What did that experience actually teach you? Why are you telling the story today? What does it help people understand about the way you work, what you believe, or how you see the problem that you solve? That part is what makes the story feel relevant, because the goal is not just to say, here's my story. See, the goal is to say, here's what shaped me. Here's what it taught me. And here's why that might help you too. So for example, a weaker version sounds like this. I started my business a few years ago, and it's been a crazy journey with lots of ups and downs. You hear that? It's way too vague. A stronger version sounds more like, when I started, I thought good work would speak for itself. But over time, I realized that if people don't understand who you are, how you think, and what you stand for, they are less likely to connect with your work. And that changed the way I see content. Hear the difference there? See, that works better because there's shape to it. There is structure. You're working with actual framework because there's a beginning, a shift, a lesson, a reason it matters. But here's a couple of quick things to avoid. See, your story doesn't need to be dramatic to matter, and people don't need every single chapter. See, they just need the part that helps them understand something better. So if you want a simple place to start, write down these 4 things: where I started, what changed, what I learned, and why it matters now. See, that alone will give you the bones of a much, much stronger story. So yes, content pillars matter, just like we spoke about in episode 1, but they work a lot better when you have a framework to support them. And if your story is one of your pillars, this is one of the easiest way to make it clearer, more human, and more useful. Guys, subscribe for episode 3 of the Founder Content Toolkit, because in the next episode, I'm breaking down one of the biggest reasons good content gets ignored, and that is weak hooks. Catch you on the next one. Peace.